The worst addiction that you can have is not be addicted to computer games, social media, or Netflix. It's actually your addiction to your negative thoughts. And if you click on this video, I'm gonna show you how to cure it once for all. Realize that most of the people live in the negative state of mind. They have this negative mindset, and I was no different. Before I got on my self-improvement journey, I was a negative person. I constantly thought negatively. I act like a victim all the time, and I was complaining about everything and everyone in my life. But that didn't serve me well, because when you are complaining about when you complain about other people, when you judge others, you are not only harming them by spreading the negativity, you are mainly harming yourself. And you have to realize that this negative thinking just doesn't serve you anymore. If you change the mindset and you become from the negative person to the positive one, you will change the whole perception of how you see the entire world. So let's say that there are two people living in this world. The one is full of negativity, hatred, and he doesn't really like his life because the negativity is contagious. He doesn't want to wake up in the morning and to conquer the day because he thinks those negative thoughts about himself and the others. But let's say there's the other person who has the same life circumstances. He still goes to 9 to 5 job, but he is not negative. He actually is the positive guy, and thanks to his mindset, even when they are living in the same circumstances, he experiences the different reality. The only thing that you have to change is your mindset, and your life experience will completely fucking different. But now you may ask, how to change the mindset? Imagine that there are two TV channels that you can watch. It's either the negative one or the positive one. So would you voluntarily watch the negative channel? Of course not. So you grab the remote and you manually switch to the positive channel because you don't want to live a negative life, right? But the TV is broken, and when you watch the positive channel, suddenly it switches to negative one. What you have to do in this situation is be aware of it, that the TV switched the channel, and you have to just grab the remote, tap the button and switch to positive one and start watching the positive channel that you want to watch. Nobody wants to watch negative channel. But the TV is broken and it switches from the positive one to negative channel thousands times per day. So be just aware of it, and you might not even notice that the TV switched from the positive channel to negative one. But as soon as you start to be aware that you are watching the negative channel, you have to just manually switch with the remote button to positive one. Of course, your brain will produce these negative thoughts, but your job is not to feed them. You can manually switch from the negative mindset to positive ones. You don't have to feed the negative thoughts anymore. You have to just manually switch the thoughts in your brain to the positive ones. I know it sounds simple, but just don't feed the negativity monstrum in your brain. Don't feed it. It feels good at the moment when you start indulging in the negativity. but you will lose massively in the long term. So if you are aware that you've got this negativity in your brain, just switch it. It's as simple as that. But you have to remind yourself to keep doing that every single time the negative thought pops up. And it will pop up thousands times per day. So in the beginning of the journey from switching your mindset to become more positive one, it will be like a full-time job. You have to be aware of your thinking 24/7. Because most people are not really conscious of their negative thoughts. They are just feeding it without even realizing it. And you have to start being aware of your mind. You are not your thoughts. So if your brain creates a negative thought, you can just switch it to the positive one. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. You just realize it. And it will take a ton of work, months or maybe even years of stop feeding that negativity monstrum in your brain. But after the hard work, it will pay off massively. Your whole perception of the world will change. You will feel better, you will spread the positivity, and your life will not be the same. So if you have one addiction in your life that you want to cure, it's definitely this addiction. Because when you feel better, you are less likely to act on the bad habits. When you feel good, you spread the positivity, you don't spread the negativity, and you will improve not only your life, but the life of others. Because positivity is contagious as well. So be the positive first force in the world and don't feed the negativity in your mind. Just grab the remote, press the button and switch to positive channel. You can do it. Thanks for watching this video, and I know it will change your life if you act on it. Pew!